Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you the rockets I have built and how they work. So first let's start with Starship. This is a real life rocket. In real life this is supposed to be covered in black because of the heat tiles, but I couldn't color it because I don't have mods, and the heat shields on this are golden, not black. So let's see how this works. Okay, let's turn on the engines, launch. We have officially launched. I'll get into orbit and come back to you guys. Now that I am in orbit, I am gonna go land back down with whatever fuel I have. I'm gonna go to the highest point of my journey, time map over here, and then I'm gonna fall back down and see if I can survive. Test number 1. Test if we can do it. Turn our engines back like this. Turn it like this. Turn back. Turn on engines. And then I'll find an area that I can land on. So right now I will land around this line, as you can see here. See this line over here? Yeah. I'm gonna land there. Let's time wrap. You see this line that changes kind of white? I'm just going to time wrap right before it, so I have enough time to turn on my engines and hopefully slow down my descent with the remaining amount of fuel I have over here. Okay, let's time wrap. I have to do this real quick so I don't start burning up. Okay, I'm burning up, burning alive. Hopefully, this is actually the first time I've ever landed without using up all my fuel. And now turn up it like this. Open my fairing. Take this off. Plop this off. And then turn on my parachutes and a few more meters over here. And 2,500 meters I will turn on my parachutes. They are right now half deployed, as you can see it's written. And now at 500 meters I'm gonna fully open the parachutes. Reaching 500 meters, parachute fully deployed. You can see they're fully deployed now. Waiting for landing. Reaching the ground at 3.9 milliseconds. Landing. Safely landed. Now let's recover. Challenges, nothing. Mission log. And build new rocket. And I'm gonna show you my other rocket that I built. This rocket can survive any drop. I'm gonna put it on a three engined rocket and launch it up into space and bring it back down. Here is the rocket that can survive any fall. if you notice, just because it's small does not mean that it won't be able to survive. This is only the part that is supposed to fall, not go up. I'm gonna launch this on a three engine rocket. I'll get the 3-engine rocket. If you want to see if this actually works and I didn't edit this, which I did not, I will show you how to get the rocket and attach it. So first you go over here, then you go to example rockets, you get the 3-stage rocket over here, and then there's a video called how to make a rocket that can survive falling from any height in Spaceflight Simulator. It will show how to build this rocket. So I'll just load in my load. Okay, what you're supposed to do is you're not supposed to load it in, you're supposed to import it, which I am trying to do but keep on forgetting. Example rocket, 3-stage rocket, load blueprint, best rocket, import. Yeah, you're supposed to import it. Okay, put this over here. Instead of this top part over here, as you can see, this one over here, you see this top part? Instead of having that top part, I'll take this top part off, like this, eat this out of the building, and then you should go here, then go to fairings, and then you should essentially, this is small, and this is big. You can see the difference, see this difference? I'm gonna use the small one to see if it works. The small one might work. Okay. Put this like 1-2 meters. And then put this over here. No, small does not work. Big. We have to do it with the big one. Yep, like that. And then you go underneath it. Then you see this, the small one, and this other big one like this. You put it like this. Then you get the small one. Put it like this. If you have a tiny space left, what you should do, take this out, take this out, take this out. Put this over here. Then get another one over here. Double tap this, and this, and this, and then put it a bit up. Okay, after you're done with that, take this out, put this back in. Okay, like this. And then, okay, after this, you pull this a bit down. So what you're supposed to do is make the engine and the fairing the same height and at the same place. And then go basics, like this, and then put it like this. If you see a change in my voice, my mom did some work on my teeth, so now my voice sounds like this. But in a few days or few weeks, my voice will sound better. So yeah, don't mind that. Please do not. Now you're done with your rocket. Go to launch. Hopefully I did this all correctly. Yep, I have. Turn on these engines. I'll essentially get it into high orbit. and then I'll just launch it off and make it fall down back to Earth. Now that I've turned on my engines, do this. Technical difficulties. Okay, I have fixed it now, so now I'll launch it. I'll get this into high orbit and then come back to you guys. Once you're out of fuel, as you can see, I'm out of fuel with the first one. You will deattach this, and then you'll see it disappear. That means this has successfully gotten off of our back. Now, let's get back into orbit. Now that I am in low Earth orbit, I'm gonna go to the highest point of my journey. So I'm up there. And now I'm gonna essentially turn back like this. If you understand me still with my voice, please like and comment that you can still hear me, because I'm not sure. Now, turn on your engines full speed. Okay. So right now I'm gonna fall back down over here. Moving myself a bit. Okay. Keep on going. Keep on going until you got a spot that you really like. What I usually do is like get the line as straight as possible. So when I fall back down, I don't like shoot like an arrow like this. I want to like land straight. You know how if you land something like sideways, it just smashes into the earth or the ground? That's essentially what I don't want to do. So I do this. Once I've gotten it straight enough for me to land, turn off my engines, turn this way, and point the direction I'm falling. Okay. I'm gonna turn on my engine so I fall down faster. As you can see, my speed is going faster, increasing. Now that I'm out of fuel, I'll deattach this. Go a bit to the side so I don't crash into this later on while I'm falling. Okay. Now, after you've done that, just wait. Once you're like about 40 kilometers high, you should turn on your engines. Then time wrap to 40 kilometers. If you want to time wrap like me, you also have to estimate. But right now I'm going real fast, so I have to turn on my engines at this much. Okay. I'm reaching Earth's atmosphere. I have to significantly slow down. You can see how slow my rocket is going. I don't have to launch off. I'll use this rest of the fuel like when I'm close to the Earth and see if I can do this without like. But in this case, I have to make this all burn off, so I'll accelerate this engine real quick. Full power. Now that I'm out of fuel, let's let this burn. Okay. At 2,500 meters, I'm gonna deploy my parachute. And now. If your engine is stuck like how mine is, hopefully it just falls off while you're turning like this. Okay, reaching 500 meters. At 500 meters, I will put my parachutes on fully deployed. Okay, if your engine is not coming off, then just leave it to be. And just hope your parachute helps, because this should usually be like 6 or 7. 6, 7. No joking. No. Hope we don't crash, but we are so close to the ground and going so fast. We haven't crashed. Okay. Mission complete. Okay. We should be able to recover now. Right? Huh? Okay, recover. For a second I was like, why isn't the recovering option not coming? And then it just appeared and I like, oh, that's why. Okay. So if you don't know how to get into orbit, I've made a video on it. How to get into orbit in Spaceflight Simulator. And now you know that I don't edit my videos because this fell and survived. See you in the next video. Bye. And please consider liking and subscribing.